Today we have Back Bis. I am ready to get to the gym and I'm ready to go put in some work. But before I do that, please subscribe to my channel. It will mean a lot. You know, it's free. You guys watch my videos, so please subscribe. And as we know, I'm about to get down to business, so see you guys in a second.
Preacher, 6-week cut, transforming all the features. With TB look great if you wanna be a creature, not the one to fear, but the one.
So for breakfast, we got some cognac waffles, like I always eat. 4 chicken sausage links for breakfast sausage links, and then got like a small half cup of egg white omelet. And here's my cat. But yeah, and we got some coffee with sugar-free creamer, only 2 tablespoons. So for our next snack/meal, I'm gonna have one of these Fairlife protein drinks, a yogurt parfait with strawberries, blueberries, some organic ancient grain granola that's low in sugar, high in fiber. You can see the yogurt at the bottom, and then just a drizzle of honey and cinnamon, and then one of these chopped beef sticks. So I'm just gonna say it, man. It's hot as a bitch outside today, man. Don't you hate? This is why I need the new car. No, I'm just playing with it. I need to push the start car so I can just, get my car to be cool when I get in this bitch. Because don't you hate when you get in your car, it's been hot all fucking day, and then it's fucking just feels like hell when you like walk in or when you get into your car, and then you turn on the air and it's just like hot ass breath in your face, because the air isn't fully circulated and cooled down yet. That's how I'm feeling right now in my own car. So, but we're going to the gym finally. We got good amount of meals in us, good amount of calories. It's about 4 o'clock. I got my pre-gym little snacky snack, which is a protein bar, just to hold us over until dinner. So we're hoping to have a successful day at the gym. It's Back Bis in Rear Delts, so we're hoping to get a great pump today. And this person in front of me clearly does not know how to drive. That's fine. But yeah, we're looking to have a great pump today. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pretty well rested. I just drank my pre-workout or my energy drink. So I got a decent amount of caffeine in me. I got my electrolyte drink. And yeah, we want to see how we're feeling. We should feel good. I'm not gonna lie, the hunger is starting to get to me on this cut, and we only have like a week left, or a couple days left, and I'm going to stay cutting after this cutting phase. So it's not going to be like a 6-week challenge anymore. It's just going to be me cutting a little bit more down in weight, because I'm trying to get to 195 right now. I'm like 1 to 2 pounds away from that. But then I'm gonna look at myself, assess myself, and then probably try to get down to 190. The lowest I think I'm going to get is 185. I do not want to go past 180 or get to 180. That's just, I feel like I'm going to lose a lot of muscle mass if I get down to 180. I definitely will be fucking very lean, but I'm not trying to lose a ton of muscle mass. I'm still trying to be, pretty big, but a little bit leaner, look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Just because I'm planning on getting back into modeling eventually, and for acting roles, I'm not trying to be super big for everything, so it's good to be able to fit clothes for my personal self and just for modeling, stuff like that. It's hard for somebody that's 5'8", 200 plus pounds to find clothes that fit appropriately, because I'm short ass legs, but really large tree trunk legs, and then big ass arms. But my arms are short, so they're not long enough for the long sleeves, so I gotta roll them up. And then pants, my waist is small, but my ass and my legs is big, so it fills it out, fills the leg out, but then my legs are short, so it doesn't fill out the pants appropriately either. So, it's hard to find clothes that fit when you're 5'8" and pretty swole. So, but I'm gonna eat this before I get to the gym. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you take your ass to the gym, or you do something that's active, like going for a walk outside, for a jog, go biking, go swimming, go do whatever you feel like doing that's active. Do not be lazy. Do not be complacent. Do something that's going to get you sweat, moving. It's great for your health. Try to make sure you get 8,000 to 12,000 steps a day, just so you're getting that decent amount of movement and steps and cardio. So, but I'm going to eat this, so I'll see you guys inside. So we are starting off with some heavy chest supported plated rows, really taking our time down on the eccentric, getting a great stretch at the bottom. As you guys can see, I always do this like this, stretching forward, arching my back a little bit so we can emphasize the stretch. Great workout and exercise. This is a lot heavier than I usually do, but it feels good. I feel good today, and I like the heavy weights because I feel like the heavy weights is able to stretch me out a little bit further, and give me a better stretch at the bottom than the lighter weights. So that's why I started off heavier today. So getting that great stretch at the bottom, as you guys know. I kind of go back and forth where I put my feet. I kind of put it lower sometimes, and I put it higher. Just really depends, but I still get a great stretch. Either way, right now I'm getting a better stretch with my feet further down. But yeah, I think I've been doing 3 sets, and every rep is slow and controlled. As you guys can see, when I go back further, and then when I stretch forward, you can see my rhomboids and my lat separation. My back is starting to get, cut up. Feels great. I'm not gonna lie. This workout, my back was sore for quite a while, and I knew I really did challenge myself today in this workout. So it's always good. But it's our second set, 3 plates, taking our time. And then this is our third set, 2 plates and a 25, still taking our time, trying to get a great stretch at the bottom. As you guys can see now, you can see that arch of my back a little bit better with the camera angle like there. Really take your time on this, guys. Do not rush this exercise. Do not rush this workout. Really take your time if you really want to feel your lats. I swear your back is probably the hardest thing to work in your body because you cannot see it. So you really got to focus on technique. You really got to focus on form. You really got to focus on the eccentric phase. And you got to really pull with your elbows and not your forearms so you can really get that great lat activation. And like I always say, if you want to hit more of your rhomboids, put your hands a little bit wider, and then you hit more rhomboids and lats. You can hit your lats, bring your arms or hands in more so you get a good stretch. And we're switching it up today. We're doing some dumbbell rows. And as you guys can see, I'm trying to go down, getting a great stretch at the bottom. Let my body turn a little bit because if I turn at the bottom, I can really get a further stretch of my lats. So we're taking our time. We're not really trying to, muscle it up and rush through it. We really don't take our time in the bottom and get that great stretch. And what one arm dumbbell is really good at is since you're using one arm, you can internally turn in, which you're kind of looks like you're trying to rev the engine to the lawnmower. So twisting your torso a little bit further gives you that great stretch that you can't get if you're doing 2 dumbbells or you're doing a barbell. This allows you to get a little bit more better stretch at the bottom than you could with a barbell or 2 dumbbells because you're focusing on one arm. And what I like to do, if I do one arm, one limb things, I always start with my weaker side. So I'll start with my left arm first, and then I would do that rep or set, take a 30-second breather, and then go into the next arm, just so I can be as fresh as I can for the other arm, so I'm not rushing through it and being fatigued, and my other arm's not getting the same amount of work or so. So treat one limb movements like its own set, so you can make sure you're not fatiguing too much, and your other arm or your other leg isn't ready to go yet, or you're just too tired. Not like your muscle, but your cardio. You're too tired to start on the other limb. So that's what I do. And when I'm doing this as well, I like to keep about 90-degree angle when I'm going up, just so I can keep it attached. And I tell people, act like you're putting the dumbbell in your pocket, so you keep that 90-degree angle in your arm, and then that gets you better lat activation. So you don't need to bring it all the way up. If you do that, it kind of starts working your trap. It makes it kind of like a shrug. You don't want that. You're trying to target your lats. So put it in your pocket. keep the 90-degree angle, and you're going to get better lat activation. But, go up and really go down slow and get that great stretch for the eccentric phase. That's what is the most important, is that stretch at the bottom. As you guys can see, this is a little bit better angle. As you guys can see, really stretching forward, getting a 90-degree. I probably can torque a little bit less, but I like doing it. I like doing this where the dumbbells are, like the dumbbell rack. But I don't want to be that person that's in front of the dumbbell racks and blocking everything, so I just decided to do it like this. But traditionally, I like to do it in front of the rack, because the rack is like the perfect height for me to do it. And I can re-rack when I'm done. Then my headphone just fell out. But guess what? I'm still going to finish off this set. And then our last set for our right arm. And like I said, I start off with my left arm just because my right arm is my strong arm. So we're starting off with or ending with the right. And as you guys can see, that stretch at the bottom of my lat when I'm going at the bottom of it. But overall, these are still great exercises. I know a lot of people don't have a lot of time to do these, but it's still a great exercise. So if you have time, do some dumbbell rows and take your time. Don't rush it. I see a lot of people rushing it and putting too much weight on and not really, focusing on the eccentric phase, and then they get too light weights and then they moving too fast. It's not really getting a stretch either. So get a heavy enough weight that can, really stretch you down at the bottom and really help you grow. And now we're going into some lying chest supported rows. And as you guys know, this is one of my favorite exercises. And I'm letting the gravity and I'm letting the weight stretch me down at the bottom. Great stretch. You guys already know how I do. And we're doing a drop set. And I like doing a combination of the plated chest supported row and a lying chest supported row the same day, because I just think I get a great stretch at the bottom. What I could have done was some pull-ups just so I get a vertical movement, but I was already, after doing these 3 exercises for my back, I was already beat up. So I was going to do lat pull down too, but I'm like, you know what? Sometimes having more volume doesn't mean it's better. So I decided just to do these 3 movements for my back. But like I said, sometimes you gotta just, your body will tell you if you're doing too much sometimes, or, you gotta get stretched. And as long as you get, about 2 or 3 really good exercises, or, between 4 and 8 sets, you're probably set with your muscle group. And your back is a big muscle group too, so it usually takes you longer for your back to recover than like something like your biceps or your triceps, or your calves. Those muscle groups are smaller, so you can kind of do those more frequently if you wanted to. More days of the week, but like your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, your pecs, your lats, your traps, those big, large muscles are something that, may take more time to recover. So, if you overdo it, it's okay to tax them, but you just know that you don't want to tax it every single time. And then for your biceps and the smaller muscles, you can do those more often. So I'm probably going to do a new program that I'm doing a lot more calves, a lot more biceps, more than twice a week, maybe 3 times a week. I'm going to probably put that in my program just so I can get that optimal growth for both, because my triceps are already set. I don't really do much for my triceps because that's just naturally large on me. But my buys and my calves need some work. I still have nice calves, but we're trying to grow. We're trying to maximize and be as optimal as possible, and to be as balanced as much as possible with our entire body. So you guys already know how it goes. So, and we're doing some preacher curls. Now, I haven't done preacher curls with the easy bar for a very long time, so I honestly started off too heavy, to be real with you. But, I'm still focused on going down slow, getting that great stretch at the bottom. But I'm not going to lie, I started off too heavy, so I'm struggling already. I will go lighter in my next 2 sets, but still, I'm still having really good form. Going up, pausing at the top, going down, getting a great stretch at the bottom, really taking our time at the bottom so we can get the full lengthening portion of the lift. As you guys can see, I'm struggling because I started off too light, or too heavy, But, still going down slow, getting a great lengthening phase. So I went down on the weight, and this will be a little bit easier. But as you guys can see, great stretch at the bottom. Your armpits should be where your arms and your armpits should be like inside, the mat should be inside your armpits, I believe, for the best form and best emphasis on your biceps, because I'm getting a great pump. I'm not gonna lie, look at my biceps, they look really good. Look, I'm getting a great pump with them. But yeah, really take your time at the bottom. Really take your time at the eccentric phase. I say this all the time, eccentric phase. The lengthening portion is the most important moment and part of the lift if you're trying to grow. pause at the top and go down slow all the way. You don't have to worry about, like, I've seen a lot of videos of people with their bicep tearing off the bone, literally, but that's usually because they're using too much weight and their biceps cannot handle it, because your biceps are very small muscles in comparison to your other body parts. So get a weight that's, stable enough, heavy enough that you can go down and get a great stretch at the bottom, but that's not too heavy. That's going to put a lot of pressure on your biceps and tear them off. But it doesn't happen often. It happens to people who ego lift, and I don't ego lift, so. But great stretch at the bottom. This is one of the best exercises for your biceps, in my opinion. I really love feature curls. I haven't done them for a while just because, I don't know. I just haven't done them for a while. I usually use the machine feature curls. I used to prefer that, but this is still a phenomenal exercise as well. Really enjoying it. And this shit burns. It fucking sucks. I'm not gonna lie. This is not a fun exercise in the sense of the pain. It's a fun exercise to get big ass biceps, but it definitely hurts and it's definitely challenging. So, but yeah, get that great shit at the bottom. I look like I'm ready to be done. And we're going to finish off with some lying dumbbell curls. Now, I've never done these before, but I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Dr. Mike Israel. He said these are better than incline curls because it allows you to get a little bit more stretch and lengthening at the bottom than you would if you're inclined. So I tried these, and I'm not gonna lie, these are fucking challenging. These are they hurt, and I think he's right. The lengthening portion is far more than the incline. Because when you're going down, as you guys see, I'm struggling, but when you're going down, you can go as far as the ground, so that allows you to go way further than you could if you were inclined. So this really sucks. It sucks in a good way, but it's very challenging. It's more challenging than I've ever felt with a dumbbell curl. So I agree. These are really, really great exercises for your biceps. So if you haven't done this before, try it out and let me know how you feel. But yeah, man, my fucking biceps are blown out. Especially, I should have done these first, to be honest with you, but especially after doing the preacher curls, my biceps are already shot. So doing these and really taking my time at the bottom and getting a great stretch is really taxing on my buys in a good way. And I can just feel like I'm getting a great stretch. My buys were pretty sore after this as well. So try these out and let me know. But yeah, I got one more set of these after this. And as you guys can see, I'm not going to talk you entirely through it just because you guys have already seen it. So, but yeah, try these out if you haven't done it yet. And just a little bit of posing after ending my workout. So we got a bowl from Chipotle, but no cheese. I added my own fat-free Greek yogurt for sour cream substitute, so it's way lower in calories, way higher in protein. So yeah, I just like to mix it in a bowl. I like to have, even amounts of meat, beans, lettuce, veggies, and the rice in each bite rather than trying to, struggle to eat all of it. So I mix it up in a bowl, and I got steak in here too. So. Maybe a homemade pizza with a thin crust, light marinara sauce, and some turkey pepperoni, some mozzarella cheese, some spinach, and only half of this is only 415 calories, so good. And then just an almond milk chocolate covered ice cream bar for our dessert, only 200 calories. And this is the end of the video, guys. So as always, if you want to follow me on X, Instagram, or TikTok, my handle's at the end of the video. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. If you enjoyed it, please please subscribe. It means so much to me. You guys are amazing. If you have any questions, please comment below and I'll be quick to answer them. But like I always say, guys, stay safe, stay swole, and have a great day. Thank you.
It's time to work now. Work. It's time to work out.